Chapter 8. Skeletal System and Nervous System. We know that our body is made up of cells. Cells form tissues. Tissues form organs. And organs form organ systems. A group of organs that work together to perform a particular job for the body is called an organ system. In previous classes, we have learnt various organ systems of our body like breathing system, circulatory system and digestive system. Let's make a quick revision of them. Skeletal system. The framework of bones that gives shape, support and strength to our body is called skeletal system. An adult human skeleton has 206 bones of different shapes and sizes. The main part of human skeleton are skull, backbone or spine, ribcage and limbs. The skull. The skull of an adult human being has 22 bones. The upper portion of the skull protects our brain. All bones in the skull are fixed except the bones in the lower jaw that can move. Ribcage. Ribs are thin and curved bones. They make a cage around our chest. This cage of bone is known as ribcage. It protects our heart and lungs. There are 12 pairs of ribs in the ribcage. The last 2 pairs of ribs are free and called floating ribs. Backbone. Our backbone is made up of 33 small bones called vertebrae. The vertebrae join together to form a strong column called the vertebral column. It is flexible and protects the delicate spinal cord. Limbs. Our skeleton has 2 pairs of limbs, forelimbs or arms, hind limbs or legs. The forelimbs are used for doing different tasks such as writing, lifting and pulling the objects. The hind limbs are used for walking and running. Function of the skeletal system. Functions of the skeletal system are as follows. It gives shape and support to the body. It protects the delicate internal organs like brain, spinal cord, heart and lungs. It helps to move our body with the help of muscles. Cartilage. Cartilage is a tough, elastic substance. It holds the bone in its place. It prevents the bones from wear and tear, because without it, bones will rub each other and wear out. Our nose and ears have cartilage. Muscles. The bone cannot move without muscles. Muscles are made up of tough, elastic tissues. They are attached to the bones by strong fibers called tendons. Types of muscles. Our body has 3 types of muscles. Voluntary muscles. The muscles that are under our control are called voluntary muscles. Muscles in our arms and legs are examples of voluntary muscles. Involuntary muscles. The muscles that work but are not under our control are called involuntary muscles. They work automatically. Muscles in our stomach and intestine are involuntary muscles. Cardiac muscles. These muscles are a type of involuntary muscles found in the walls of heart. They are also not under our control. They make our heart to beat. Unlike other types of muscles, the cardiac muscles work throughout our life and never get tired. Joints. The place where 2 bones meet is called a joint. Joints may be movable. They can move freely, or immovable, that do not allow any movement between the bones. Movable joints are of 4 kinds. Ball and socket joint. This type of joint is found in the hips and shoulders. It allows movement in many directions. For example, we can swing our arms almost in all directions. Hinge joints. These joints are like the hinges in a door. They allow movement of the bones in one direction, that is either up or down. These joints are found in our elbows, fingers, knees and toes. Pivot joint. Neck. This joint is found between the skull and the backbone. This joint helps us to move our head upwards, downward and sideways. Gliding joint. This type of joint is found in the wrists, ankles and between any two vertebrae of the backbone. It allows the bones to slide against each other